Hey, yo, Dev, do that shit again.
Yo, what's going on? We bring y'all back to the base with another podcast. It's your boy, it's me, P.
You already know what's going on. It's your boy, Duke. How y'all doing out there? You feel me? We're back.
Yes, sir.
We back. It's a little different today. You feel me? It's a little different. We got a little guest.
Yeah.
Got a little guest. Tell him your name, guest.
Oh, hi everyone. My name is Masabu, but everyone knows me by Erica, and you get a little peek in my life today.
Okay.
Your mama named you Masabu, so I'm going to call you Masabu.
So, you can call me Masabu. But like I said,
Okay.
that's my name.
Okay. Okay. So, Erica, you feel me? Like, tell us a little bit. Like, who are you? First of all, how was your week? Like, what's going on? How you doing?
My week was pretty crazy, but my
Crazy?
weeks are always pretty crazy because I'm a Head Start teacher.
Okay.
So I have about 20 little kids in my classroom, and I'm leading the class at
Okay.
this point. So with that being said, we actually did have a really good week. Especially because it was just Easter break. So all the kids were hyped up on candy, and you know how that goes. But like I said, my classroom was really good. I'm blessed. So I had a good week, but a crazy week.
They
But I always
potty
have
trained
those
in there?
weeks. Some of them are potty trained, and that's why I have assistants.
Okay. So you don't deal with this shitty animals. Yeah, you put it
Well,
right off.
I wouldn't mind because, like I said,
you
it's a
put-
part of
you
my
ain't got
job,
to.
See, like
so
that's why I
wouldn't
got
mind.
assistants.
If
put
you
it
don't
right
have
off.
to, you're not going to.
Yeah, if I don't have to, I'm not
Lil
going
Ron
to.
that took a dookie again. You know what I mean?
This the third time this week.
Right. With no change
Listen,
of clothes.
tell your mom to bring some more clothes because you done ran out. You done ran through all your drawers already.
Stinky little boo boo little boy. Nah,
But
that's what's up, though.
on a
That's
scale
what's
of like 0 to 10, 0 being carefree, 10 being like super hectic, like how would you rate your week on a scale of 0 to 10?
I would rate it a 4, only because it's in the middle. Like I said, you never know what you're going to expect when I go to work. So it's kind of like a TV show, and I'm the star. So I will say it kind of feels like Hannah Montana. So I have my own life at home, which is personal. And then I come to school, and I'm this person. I'm a role model, and people are looking up to me. So, of course, I have to come the best I am. So with that being said, I'm going to say it was a 4 because, like I said, we had a really good week depending on the class. It was just me and my assistant, and they just came back from a break. And I just came back from break. So, of course, I didn't want to go to work, but I got to make money. So, of course, I'm going to go to work.
All right, so like on a personal level, like how was your week, like ranking it like in your health, mental health wise? Like how was your week?
On a personal level, I would say,
Like 0 being that you almost smooth, carefree, you wasn't worried about nothing. 10 being like, damn, I had a whole lot on my plate, had this going on, this
Damn
going
near
on.
panic attack.
okay,
Yeah.
didn't have a panic attacks. I do have panic attacks though, but instead of a 4, I would say a 5, 6s, only because I'm in school. I'm getting my master's for education.
Okay, clap it up for one time. Clap it up for one time.
So with that being said, and this is the last week of my class, so I have 8-week classes. So every 8 weeks I take a new class. So this is like rolling it up, and the grade you get is the grade you get. But
Them
of
8-week
course,
classes be hectic, too.
and I'm gonna get an A. And I'm really with the A. The only thing I will say 6, only because this class we had a group project, and of course I like working in groups. But when people are not communicating, and I feel like I have to step up and be a leader, which I'm always the leader, leading the classroom, leading my life. I feel like it kind of feels a little hectic because I don't want to be rude and I don't want to be mean. But you're sitting there and I'm like telling them like, I want a 20 out of 20. We can get a 19 out of 20, but I want a 20 out of 20. So
I hate niggas
y'all need
like
to do
that.
y'all work. We can sit
I'm
there.
cool
I'm
with the
breaking it up.
17.
I'm giving you. I bet you are, and I'm not. And I let them know that real quick. Why
We
are we
passed.
texting when we should be on the Zoom meeting explaining what we're gonna do?
Bruh, we going past, bruh.
It's okay. I gave everybody their little parts, and they did it. So 20 out of
You
20.
definitely the one.
That's
You definitely the one when it comes to like
20.
group projects. She the one that's taking charge, and I'm
Yes.
like, all right, cool. But like, one thing I hated about college was doing group projects.
Yes.
Because I would be the one that had to do all the work.
Yes.
And then these niggas would take credit.
Yeah,
But like,
oh.
no, but the teacher will always know that I'm the one that did all the work.
How they know?
Because you can tell. You can tell when niggas is prepared and when
Yes.
niggas not prepared. Especially if I'm the one that put the
So you
slideshow
trying to say if
together.
y'all presenting?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm usually the one that if I don't put the whole slideshow together, I'll definitely do parts of it. But I'm, like with my personality, I'm always the one that's gonna present too. I'm the first person to talk, so I'll do my little spiel, and then they over there like, so the solar system got
The solar system.
eight 9 planets.
When they up there looking crazy.
Yeah, and then I'm
I
talking
feel
about
that. Group projects is terrible. But
talking
when you
about
think
Saturn
about it,
got
though,
6 rings, and it's a gaseous planet.
when you think about it in life is a group project.
It is.
I don't like group projects though.
Me either.
Because it's always that one person that gets that takes on most of the load, and then everybody else slacks
It's
off.
always gonna be like that.
But yeah, that's
it's like that in
yeah.
a sports team. It's like that everywhere in life.
for sure.
It's like that at work.
Listen,
Somebody always work.
What
a
I
little
will
bit harder.
say is I'd rather be that person taking on all the work and giving out roles.
because I want to make sure I get an
we're-
A.
Yeah, we're not going to sit there and giggle,
Y'all
giggle, giggle.
terrible.
No. You're going to do this part. We already did this part.
Y'all might
and you're
not
gonna
get
do
the
that
A.
part.
Then how y'all feel when y'all don't get the A?
See me, I'm heavy.
I'm
like,
cool with the 80.
Yeah, I'm heavy cool.
I'm cool.
Because there's been a couple times where I didn't fail some shit that I was like, damn, I thought I was gonna do better. But it's definitely some shit that I done passed that I was like, I thought I failed that joint.
I will say, like, if I was to get an 80, I wouldn't be upset because I know I tried my best and it was a group project. So clearly someone was lacking somewhere. And if it was me, I would say I was lacking somewhere. So the times where I was, like, in a class where I was like, oh, wow, I failed, I know why I failed because I was out living life and didn't care about the class. Like, if I'm in the class and I'm focused, I'm going to get an A. If I'm out, not focused, living life, partying, like I'm 19, I'm not gonna be shocked when the F comes around. I'm be like, oh, chalk it. Next time,
I'ma
do
still
better.
be shocked, like,
Nah,
you had
man,
to fail me,
I don't
though.
be shocked. I be like, wow. I really be disappointed. That's what it be. I
Yo,
be disappointed in myself.
speaking
'cause
of that,
I could do better.
Listen, I remember this was back at Bucks. Speaking of failing classes, bro, there's no way I should have passed this class. Only reason I passed this class
You
is
doing
because my
something
teacher
strange
liked
for a
me,
piece
bro.
of change.
No, not even that, because it was a dude. It was an old Indian boy.
Oh, all right,
Shout
now
out to
you
him.
cool there. You cool there, gang.
Bro, if it wasn't for my man's Aziz and the teacher liking me, bro, I would never pass that class, gang. On the last day of the class, right, we had our final, and I noticed the reason why he passed me too, because it was sentimental. I wrote in the note, because when you take tests in college, they give you the little blue books. So on the last page, I was like, yeah, I appreciate you for having the class. Thank you for all the help. I hope you have a good rest of the semester, whatever.
You was digging.
Super dicky, but I had
He
to
was
pass this
buttering
class.
them up, and you need to
Was
butter
I?
them. They be wanting that. They be wanting
Was
that.
I?
Oh, I'm the best teacher.
Oh,
I
I
be
know
in
he
there too.
cares
Like,
for-
yes, I appreciate you.
Listen.
You said if we need help, reach out. If we need extra time, reach out, and I appreciate that because most
Did
teachers
y'all
don't like
reach
that.
out though?
I
Never.
did. I do.
I did go to a couple of his office hours, but he was like an old Indian boy. Like he had a heavy accent. Like it's like, nigga, if you wasn't paying attention, you couldn't understand shit he was saying unless you was really like zoned in and dialed in and like
You couldn't have no off days.
never. Cause it's like as soon as he started going off on the tangent, bro, it's already over. And he was one of the teachers. He also was one of those teachers like his PowerPoints didn't match up with the class. Like he just had the PowerPoint.
What class
He
was
just was
this?
talking.
This was chemistry.
Oh, never mind. I understand. I do.
And my thing is, I had took Chem 1 like 3 times. I done took Chem 2 another time before that. So I was like, bro, I'm not taking this class over again.
I think I had
So
to take
I did
I
everything
think I
I
had to
could
take
to pass
chemistry.
that class.
Yeah, I know.
I
I
can't
get
remember. I
it.
think I did have a chemistry class in college. Don't you gotta take one of them?
I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure
usually.
you had to take chemistry. My hardest class when I was in undergrad was pre-counts forensic biology. So it was math and biology combined,
Fuck yeah,
and it was
take
a
that
black
for to
lady.
be a teacher.
Right. No, my major. So I have my bachelor's in forensic biology.
Okay.
And now I'm going back
okay.
to my master's in education.
Okay.
To someday be.
You gonna be a biology teacher?
Yes.
That's some
See,
lame
you
ass
got
nigga
it.
shit.
Keep it a buck.
So,
though. I've been
yeah.
thinking about going back to school to be a teacher though.
Yeah. When you
That
have the
shit ain't easy, bro.
personality-
That shit ain't easy.
It's not easy, but when you have the personality and you actually enjoy what you're doing, you should do it. Because I'm getting paid in the summer. And then I'm going to go get a job to get more money.
Yeah,
so
I know.
I'm getting 2 paychecks without even getting a paycheck. So when you a hustler, you a hustler.
Word. So Duke, how was your week though?
It was cool.
On
It
a
was
scale of-
cool.
You know what I'm saying? On 0 to 10,
0 to 10. Shit, probably was like 0 being like
Calm, 0 being calm,
2.
carefree. 10
Okay.
being super
Like a
stressful.
2.
A 2.
Like a 2.
That's what's up.
Probably 3.
Okay.
Just 3.
Just chilling.
Nah, it was just chilling week. Feel me? Chilling week.
Any highlights from your week?
Hell no, I was just sore from the gym. Took a day off. I ain't gonna lie.
I did too.
I'll be
That's
back.
good.
I'm gonna go
Okay.
tomorrow since I took my day off though. I don't never go on
See,
Saturday.
I don't go on the weekends.
Yeah, I don't go on the weekends either. But since I took my day off, I gotta go.
I was gonna go today, but like you already know, my day today was just hectic, and I was all over the place.
Yeah, how was your week? Your
Um,
whole week overall.
This week, I'd probably say between the last 2 weeks combined, I'd probably put it at like a 6. Cause like,
Nigga, how you combine 2 weeks?
cause I'm gonna tell you why.
I just said this
Yeah.
week.
No, but I'm gonna tell you
14
why.
days.
No, I'm gonna tell you why.
Last week was Easter.
I'm gonna tell you why. So last Tuesday, my parents and my sister were in London and Paris for the week. So I work with my dad doing HVAC. So, and I've only been doing this for 2 months. So with them being gone, I kind of had to run the show. And my thing was, I was kind of on like a high, like super stressed out because it's like, one, I've only been doing this for 2 months, and then 2, I don't want to do anything that could mess anything up or kind of make him look
Jeopardize
bad.
the business.
Yeah, and jeopardize the business. So like it was just like a real stressful week, and they didn't come back until Tuesday. So that's why I said between the last 2 weeks, because it's kind of a combination of last week and this week, where it's just like I've also kind of been on my own, but kind of not really been.
When
on
he
my
came
own.
back Tuesday, he went back to work Wednesday.
Yeah.
Oh no, you got to take that extra vacation day.
He one of them boys though. Like he was already itching to come back home because we got so much shit lined up within the next couple of weeks that we got to
damn.
get done.
You got to take the day. They said you're supposed to take the day before you leave off, and then the day after you come back.
I mean,
off.
that's me. I'm doing. That
I ain't taking the day
regardless.
before I leave off though. I'm going to work.
It depends. On
I'm
when
be
leaving.
back in work too.
It depends on what time I leave.
But when
If
I come back home from work, I'm taking that. I mean, when I come back home from vacation, I'm
I'll
taking that next day off.
Yeah,
Y'all
get that.
tripping. I got to catch up on them Z's.
Facts. Because they were, like I said, they were in London, so that's a 5-hour difference.
And I probably was hungover.
Yeah, and that type of case.
But yeah, that's a 5-hour difference. So coming back, you losing 5 hours. So like, I don't know how he did it, but he pulled through.
Yeah.
But
He was trying to get back to that bad. So, Miss Erica,
Yes.
you have a little business. Like, tell us about your business. What's your business? Like, what's up?
So I do have a business. My brand.
Okay, your brand, not your business, your brand.
My brand is
Okay.
called Touche Tulay.
Okay.
Touche,
I
because
like
you know
that.
when you're having a
That roll off the
conversation and someone asks you, clearly they're asking me for my creative advice, and I'm gonna be like, you got it. So guess what? I'm always right. So if you're coming to me, you already know I'm already right. So Touche, and Tulay is my last name. So I gotta carry the name without carrying the name because hopefully one day I do get married. But with that being said,
You get
my
married,
mama raised me right, so
Okay.
I definitely bought a gift.
Okay.
Because when you visit people, you gotta bring a gift.
Hey!
For all you motherfuckers that's coming on this
So
show,
please take notes. Take
for
notes.
all you motherfuckers that's
You
coming
don't
on the
go
show, I want to let
nowhere.
y'all
Man,
know
when you
right
come on
now.
the show, you ain't got no gift. Lame ass
Yes.
nigga.
Lame ass
Go on.
niggas.
Corny. But
Oh shit! Ain't they got the label on that? Oh, that's fucking hard.
I ain't
back to the
drinking that junk.
basics,
I ain't drinking that
and
junk.
let's see. I don't know. Do I
That
get
shit's
up?
fire.
Yeah, I ain't even drinking that junk.
Never. That might be the thumbnail now. We switching that shit up.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Damn, okay.
Damn, she showed the fuck out.
Okay.
So, like I said, I'm very creative, and I actually started because I was a bartender.
Okay.
So,
How you know we like Henny?
because everyone loves Henny. I love Henny, so
'Cause we
of course.
black.
And my specialty is Hennessy bottles, but I do all the bottles.
What if we like E&J?
I do
Never.
E&J bottles.
Stop playing with me.
I
bro.
do
'Cause
wine
you know
bottles. I can do
you know
wine
I hate
bottles and
E&J.
T4.
I can't do it.
E&J was lit, especially when I
Back
was
in the
E&J
day.
was lit in college.
That was in college
What?
days.
No, college it was Henny every day.
You was drinking Henny in college?
I was drinking
Oh, you
Henny
had
in
money.
college.
Girl, shit.
Oh,
girl.
she was
Drinking
drinking
Henny.
for free.
Girl,
I went
bro.
to HBCU. We was
girl.
drinking Henny. Everybody had Henny.
Oh, listen.
Shit,
Yeah.
girl.
I was broke and I was at Bucks, so
I was broke at school too after E&J going
After
crazy.
E&J
I was
crazy.
working and saving all my bread up to buy me a car.
I was working too in college. I was
Yeah.
still getting lit. Like I said,
I was getting lit too after E&J. That's
Shout out,
$10.
shout out to DSU, Delaware State University.
I was
Okay.
gonna go there too.
I'm an alumni. With that being said, I started bartending, so that's where I started.
I want a bartender.
The casino was across the street from my college, so I was like, "Oh, I need to become a bartender. I need to make money." But in Philly, you could be 18 and bartend. In Delaware, the rules are different. So when I
The
came home
liquor
on
cheaper
the
in
break,
Delaware too, ain't
it
it?
is cheaper. There's no
And no
taxes.
tax.
There's no taxes in Delaware. We was drinking Henny, but
Oh, that's why they was drinking Henny.
So with that being said, I came home like one of the spring breaks, and I was like, I'm gonna take bartending classes. So I started bartending, and I took heed because they told me like when you graduate from bartending school, you don't want to be in the clubs, you don't want to be at no bar, the local bar with the people you know. You want to be at the country club.
Oh, for sure, because them white people gonna get you.
Yes, and
chicken.
I went to the country
Why
club.
gotta be the white people?
And
'Cause
I was
white people are at country
yes,
clubs.
like I said, I was at the country club.
How many black people you know is at the country club?
I don't know nobody at the country club. I ain't gonna lie.
And when I was there, it was only 3 of us, and I was getting paid $15 an hour plus tips,
Damn,
working
in
weddings.
college? For a
pool.
bartender?
No, this was after I graduated. But yeah, as a bartender, I was getting paid $15 a
15?
time. And
Plus
I
the
was
tips?
collecting
I'm about to
tips
go
at
to
the
the
country club.
country
They was
club.
like, "You got to go to the country club." I went right to the country club, got right in, and was making bread. But I started off as a bartender, and because I felt like I was always the life of the party, always at the party. And what's the best thing to do when you at the party? Make the drinks. So, you
Facts.
know, when people get lit,
Or the
you
DJ.
get them lit.
The
They
DJ,
remember you.
I think
you
the
remember
DJ
that.
over the board that make drink.
But
'Cause
when
when
there's
you the
no
DJ,
DJ,
when there's no DJ,
everybody
it's
knows
nothing to
the
listen
party is
to.
liquor. Ain't nobody worry about the music when you in there mingling. Like I said, I went to HBCU. There was a lot of talking being going on.
And the music was still in the back.
Definitely.
Lightly,
And somebody was in there
lightly.
shaking that thing.
And if they was fucking the
HBCUs,
music
they was
up,
shaking that
they
thing.
was like the DJ sucked.
Huh?
Like I said, and the DJ wasn't playing the right stuff. The DJ sucked.
Oh, they ain't had the right DJ, gang. They
Wait,
should
man,
have
niggas-
slid on
No,
me.
we had the right DJ.
should've
Like I
slid on
said,
me, man.
HBCU.
Best DJ y'all know off the iPhone.
So I started bartending, and then a friend of mine was like, I think like when the pandemics hit, he was like, I think you should like sell drinks. So I was like, I kind of don't want to sell drinks because I feel like people are not gonna buy it. I don't know a lot of
Shit,
people,
niggas was
and
running
then I
that
started
bag
selling
up.
drinks, and people were actually buying it and stuff. So then I was like, oh, I became a teacher. So I was an assistant, but I became a teacher, and I was talking to my co-teacher, and she was like basically saying like she got the cricket. So I was like, what's the cricket? So she put me through. I went and got the cricket, and then I started watching YouTube videos. Yeah, the
Yeah.
cricket definitely changed my life, and I was like, I can make drinks, but I can make my own labels. But then I was like, I can make other people labels, because I remember I was going out this guy and it was his birthday, and I was like, you know, I'm real creative. So I was like, oh, I need to get him a label. I'm gonna do all this stuff. So I got him a label, and I paid $35 for the label. So it could come in 2 days. And I'm like, wait, now I have the cricket. I can do that. I can make $35 in less than 2 hours. So basically, I got the cricket. I prepped all the bottle labels. So I have all the bottle labels prepped already. And I just add names, I add pictures, I add dates, I change the colors and stuff like that. But my creativity takes another route, because I also do T-shirts.
we might need
I
to
also
holla at
do
you.
like I can also do like treat tables, and I've been combining my work with another friend named Asha Gandhi, and she does Ishi treats. So I know you've seen us. We have like a Facebook page. It says Ishi Tulay, and we've been doing like collaborations, and they've been really good. Like people are reaching out. So I do the wine bottle. She does the treats like chocolate covered strawberries,
Okay.
pretzels,
For the
Rice
Valentine's
Krispie
Day,
treats.
she bring the chocolate covered strawberries out.
Valentine's Day, St. Patrick's Day,
Right. St.
420,
Patrick's Day.
Christmas. Yes, they do. The YT do. So thank you. They celebrate it, and like I said, they celebrate every holiday to be exact. And
Definitely do.
that's who we're trying to reach. We're trying to reach the people that want that experience.
You right about
Like,
that.
Yeah.
You right about
You
that.
saw like when I showed them the bottle, you saw how hyped their faces was. They didn't see the bottle. They was hyped.
That's tough.
Because guess what? They didn't know this was happening. So when you're giving a gift, that's what you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be leaving
You leave an impression.
an impression,
Yeah.
a footprint, a handprint.
We want you to come back
something.
again.
Like, and I'm
Yeah.
real big
We just
on
want you to
giving
come back
gifts.
and bring
So,
gifts every time. So every time you come back, you gonna bring gifts?
I don't know about that, but next time I will have a gift.
Yeah.
I will have a gift. Like I said, my mom raised me right, but I like leaving
Shout out to Mom, dude.
impressions.
Clap it up for one more time. Yeah.
Hey. And like I said, it doesn't stop there. Like I feel like teamwork, dream work, everything. Like you need to be able to
motivational
meet up with
speaker.
somebody. Yeah. I should be a motivation. I was literally thinking about that the
Facts.
other day. Like I
She
could
over
really
here
be an
preaching, and
emotional
I'm like-
preacher. Yeah. Like I'm just want to teamwork right here. These two young men, they're doing something.
I ain't gonna
They're
hold you.
doing
Coulda
something
just
in the
said two
community.
men.
These two
'Cause
young
she made it
men
seem
are
like she was
doing
like-
something in the
She
community.
made it seem like she was so
Damn,
much older than
man.
us.
I'm not that much
Shit
older, but
crazy,
I'm
man.
just
You're not
saying
older than us
it's not
by
a
a
lot
little
of it's
bit.
not a
She
lot
could've
of
said these two men
guys
over here,
in the community
feel
doing
me?
stuff like this.
Bop,
They're
bop,
not
bop.
thinking outside of the box.
Now
so
we gotta be young men.
okay, I'm congratulating y'all.
Nah, we appreciate
I appreciate it.
We'll
Yeah.
take our flowers.
Teamwork makes the dream work, and that's why I said I like working with Asha. We were friends in high school. We reunited once again, and I want to say I honestly do think it was like God that brought us together because, like I said, when people see you doing good, and I like helping other people, so we were able to like combine and make something bigger, and hopefully something even bigger. Like I always joke around and say event planning, but I'm pretty sure like we can do it, and you'll see us. Follow me at Ever Elegant Erica and
We
my.
didn't even get to that.
I was about
part
to
yet.
say that. We didn't even get to that. You can get it off though. We're gonna come back
Okay,
to it.
follow
but-
me at Ever Elegant Erica. That's my personal page. You can always reach me out. Like I said, I'm very busy. I'm a teacher. I'm a bartender. I make labels, and I'm also in school, so I'm very busy. But my drink page is touche.tulay.com.
Okay.
And we're gonna come back to that at the end. too.
Yeah,
So-
we gonna.
Okay.
Yeah,
We're gonna let you get that off again.
Yeah.
I mean, we ain't done yet. We just getting started.
I know we are just getting started. I'm
We
getting
got a lot to talk
comfortable.
about today. And first things first.
And I like
Okay.
talking.
Let us
first
know.
thing first is up
What's first things first, gang? What's first things first?
DJ Envy.
Okay, what's going on with Envy?
Listen.
What's going on with Envy?
I don't know if y'all heard, but DJ Envy and his wife were in an interview, and basically she said, I mean, they were talking about like cheating and stepping out, but the main thing that's like that's trending right now is the fact that she said for the past, I think, 10 or 20 years.
Not for the past.
I thought it was the
The
whole time.
first 10 years.
Oh, for the first 10?
Yeah,
Was it
the first 10
oh,
years.
Okay. I got the video. I will pull it up.
Yeah, it's the
But
first
the
10
first
years.
10 years that they've been married or together or married.
No, they was, see.
I thought they
Now
were
you,
married. I thought
now
they
you
was
going
married.
off of what the internet say.
Go ahead, dude.
The first 10 years of their relationship,
Uh-huh.
you feel me? She did not have an orgasm.
She was faking it.
Yeah, she was faking it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, she's saying, and the reason why I said for the first 10 years, because they got together when she was 15.
They was like 15.
and he
she
was
was
16.
baby.
Yeah, they were young.
They didn't know what they was doing, so
Right.
until she turned 25 was when she had her first orgasm with him with penetration.
Okay.
So they
Wait,
said
what
she
they was-
had an orgasm from him orally, but it wasn't his first time doing it with penetration. She just started to learn her body herself in order
Right.
to get it, I mean, her own way while they was having sex. You feel me? With penetration.
Okay, because I was under the impression that like the first 10 plus years, like she was just, well, she did say she was faking
No,
it.
she was faking that.
She
joint,
was
though.
faking
She was
it.
faking that. joint.
But I think what has everybody in an uproar is just like y'all married. Not even
It was in the
set up.
no.
Set up.
It was in the uproar because she was confident enough to say it publicly. Honestly,
But
that's
some
how I
things you
look
don't
at
say
it.
publicly, but
And
the
yeah,
thing
and
is,
that's
no,
why there was an uproar. Like, I'm
But
not.
no,
gonna say it
he's not
publicly.
looking crazy.
16.
No, my thing is he's
You
not
wasn't
looking
really
crazy.
making nobody. I mean, at 16.
Definitely wasn't. But
You
no,
thought you was. That
Hold on.
girl was capping. She don't even know her body.
Hold on, dude. The thing is, though, it's the fact that she was faking it, and it's like y'all been together for so long. Why don't you just tell him, all right, yo, I don't like this, but I do like this. Like I can't be mad at Envy because you know what I'm saying. If I don't know, I'm not putting in work, and you not telling me, I'm gonna think I'm knocking that shit out the park.
Well, that's
every
what she
time.
said too, though.
You said
That
what?
She said that. 'Cause
But yeah,
Envy,
that's-
Envy said like when he found out that she wasn't having him all the time. Like then she explained to him, you know what she liked, but she didn't really know because that was her only partner. And then like most girls don't really experiment on themselves.
Facts.
While they're younger, like they don't want to be. They be like, I'm not doing that. I'm not
Well,
touching that. I'm not playing
shit.
myself.
I'll
I'm
be
not
the
doing
first one
that.
to tell you, nigga. 12 years old, I discovered myself young.
Boys is different, bro.
Facts, though.
Boys will spank they
I'm
joint
freaking-
7 times a day. As soon as they find out they could get one
Shit,
off,
about damn near fall off
they just go ahead every day.
every day.
That's
Listen,
what boys do. But like a girl not going. That's how a girl don't always
They're not
know her own body. Like
I want to say you're correct, but I want to say they also don't teach communication right. So when you're that young, you don't know how to communicate.
No,
I mean,
you
when
don't.
I'm that young,
You don't know how
I
to
can think
communicate.
back on when I started having sex. Like, I definitely didn't know what the fuck I was
I
doing.
thought I was slamming.
I thought I was
I wasn't doing
And I feel
nothing.
like when girls are that young, they're pressured
for
into
sure.
that. They're pressured into that by them men.
I didn't
But-
know what I was
little
doing at
boys.
all.
But the thing is, like, and I'm glad you. No, I'm glad you brought that
ain't
up
real.
because like porn is not real. Like
I didn't even know
what
it wasn't real.
Listen, because I'm gonna tell you, all we seen from porn is you hit that joint from the back, you hit that joint from the front, you nut on the face.
That's it.
That's it. That's
what
not
I thought we
real,
were supposed to
though.
do.
I thought that's what you're supposed to do, but you don't really understand like how to actually please somebody until you get older. You said what?
A stallion. We got a man got to change her name because that's a man horse.
She ain't no man horse, bro.
No, a stallion is a male horse.
I mean,
All right, she got to change her name.
what she gonna change it to?
I don't know. What's the female horse name?
I don't fucking know, nigga.
Horse.
Son, she can't keep calling herself a stallion.
Yes, she can.
Try what? Her get.
Oh,
You
of
could
course
try it, but I'm
porno
saying
shit,
that
but
ain't
that
real.
shit
That
not
ain't
real.
sex.
Like,
That ain't sex.
you don't really. What you? I mean, but yeah, no, I'm saying like.
Yeah, at
now
16,
looking
I thought I was going
but
crazy.
At 16,
I wasn't doing
I'm over
nothing.
here.
though.
I'm over here watching porn and Wesley Pipe going crazy. I'm trying to imitate that nigga, and I get on. I'm like, bro, that nigga really wasn't doing shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, no bullshit. But I'm saying though, like at that, no, but I'm being real though. Like at that time,
Nah.
we watching porn and we imitating that shit, and that's not real life. You know what I'm saying? So like now that I'm older, and I'm not about to say I know everything because I'm still learning some shit. Like you know what I'm saying? But
Okay.
as I've gotten older, I've realized like, all right, if you really want to like please your partner, it's certain steps that you gotta take. You can't just whip the dick out or put the shit in. You gotta, you know what I'm saying, get it started, get it revved up.
Okay. That's fair. That's fair.
You have to communicate and know your partner's love language. And I feel like a lot of people don't even know their partner's love language. They don't even know
You
their
think
love language.
when it comes to sex though?
Yes, I do. I do, because that's adding up to it. Like, I was in a relationship and someone was like, oh, I feel as though, like, you should submit. Submit to what? Submit to what?
But are you a submissive person?
Yeah, when it's the right guy. When you're
Word.
doing what you're supposed to do.
I feel like
When
that's
my whole
everybody.
life I was leading and I lead a classroom all day and the only days I have is the weekends off, what are you doing?
He working too.
He working too, but what are you
So
really
when
doing?
we get home, you submit to him.
No, I need a leader. I need I want an alpha male. I feel like I need an alpha male in my
I
life.
feel like that's fair. Though.
So what's an
I do.
alpha male to you though? Because some people all have different depictions. Like a girl want somebody who gonna be like, man, shut the fuck up. We going here. We doing this. Or we doing that. Or we doing this. Or we doing that. It's time to go. It's time to leave. No, we not staying there. No, we not going there. And some girls like that. Like some girls like that. Or
I
some
will
girls,
say, like, I kind of, on that term, I kind of do like that. I feel like you're just taking initiative. I don't want to feel like you're intimidated by me too much. Like, I feel like you should be intimidated by me because I'm a bad bitch. And
nobody should be intimidated by nobody.
Yes.
No,
What?
A
I'm
real
telling
guy
you,
shouldn't
no.
be intimidated by
If
that,
he
though.
likes me, yes. I want him to feel a little bit intimidated by me
Why would
because
you
he
want-
knows my ability to become something that I'm
But
not.
I feel like you
That
can.
ain't
I don't feel like you
intimidating.
gotta be
Yes, it
intimidated.
is.
by
That's
that.
respecting. Like, I respect you.
Like I said, like when I was younger, I feel like there was guys and I was intimidated by them. But when I finally got to know them, I wasn't as intimidated.
But
I'm
most
like,
women are intimidated by men just because
they're a male.
Yeah, just because.
But
of that.
that's what I'm saying. Like, I want a man to take initiative.
I don't
So
even want
when
a
I
woman
said,
to be intimidated by me.
Word.
I honestly do want to be intimidated by my husband. I want to know that he's a strong man. I want to know that he can
But is
lead.
that
I want to know when he
intimidating?
walks in
That's
a room.
disrespect.
Yeah, you
No, I'm just
disrespecting
saying.
him.
But I'm just saying, when he walks in a room, I know like when he's talking, he's being heard. I don't want nobody that I know. Like if I go in the room and I'm already uncomfortable, I'm gonna feel even more uncomfortable, especially when my man is sitting next to me. I don't want that.
No, but I don't think
I
that
don't think that
nobody,
is.
when that happens, like when you grown, it's
Yeah.
not because you intimidated. Like
I think
just
it's a
because
respect
you don't
factor.
fear, like you don't fear him, so like you let him rock you. You respect him because he's a man.
I
like
do
he carry
respect
himself
him,
like
but
a
I'm
man,
still gonna use
and
the
he
word
move like a man.
intimidated a little bit because, like
You
I
just
said,
like the way that
I
sound.
want to
You
be
like
a
the way
little
that sound.
scared.
You like the way that
I
sound.
do like the way it's
want you
scared.
to
Like I want to be a little
though.
scared of my man.
She got a little
Like,
50
I don't
Shades
want.
in her.
I don't want us to be like, oh, I'm standing head to you like, no, I want to be a little bit intimidated by you. So I'm going to use that word.
I don't like that
do.
word.
I am going to get comfortable, but that's growing
feel
and
like-
bonding and knowing you as a man. Yeah.
Just respect him.
I do
Yeah, I feel
respect
like it's just
him.
it's more so-
I
That's
would
what
have
I'm
a man,
saying.
but if I did, I would
wanna
respect
say
him.
intimidated because you really like the way that sounds. That's probably
Oh my
something.
But I think
God.
That's
intimidated.
How you want to tell me I really like it the way
That's
I'm
a little
telling
kink
you?
for it. That's a
No,
little kink
I'm
for it.
telling. It is a little kink, but I'm telling you, like I
Little
really
kink
want to
shame.
be intimidated by my man a little bit.
That's just respect to me.
That's just me. I'm gonna respect him regardless if he's my man.
That's
not
what I'm
making
saying. So
nobody
you're
my
not
man that
even
I'm not
intimidated by it. You
respecting.
just respecting.
No, I want to be a
It's a
little bit
difference when-
intimidated.
But it's
by
fair.
him.
It's fair to call it
I'm a little
intimidation.
scared.
If that's, I ain't scared of mine.
I'm a little scared.
I'm scared of
why would
losing
you be
mine.
scared? Yeah.
Yeah.
Why
But
would
I
you
ain't
be
scared of
her?
mine.
Like I wouldn't want him. That's, like I said, I wouldn't want him to be intimidated by me. I would want him to be like he sees my potential and he's helping me grow to meet that potential. But like I said, I want to be intimidated. I want to be a little scared of my man.
Eric, how about you? You want
If
to be
I'm not scared,
intimidated?
I'm gonna walk all over him. I'm gonna just walk all over him.
You don't
I'ma do
walk
what I
all
want.
over him.
Because I am.
Just because you.
That's a
if
respect.
I
you
can
don't-
respect you and still walk all over you.
Hell
gonna-
no.
We
Yes,
just going.
I can because
Nah,
I'm
I
an
don't
alpha
think so.
female. I feel
I
like
don't
I'm an
think-
alpha female when I'm in that type
You don't
of
respect that nigga
relationship.
then.
I do respect him.
No,
I do
to a
respect
certain
him.
extent.
It's just that
'Cause if you start-
clearly,
pull your mic
mentally,
up, pull
I
your
feel
mic
as
up.
though clearly, mentally, I feel like if I'm able to walk all over you, I'm smarter than you. Like I said, I want to
don't
be a
care
little
if my
bit
girl's
intimidated by
smarter than
you. But like I said. It's like I'm telling you, it's just different. Like,
But there's different-
You,
there's
you
different
can
levels
feel
of
it.
intellect,
You
though.
can feel it. Like I don't want to be with a man that I'm not intimidated by. I don't want to be with a man where I feel as though I'm walking all over him. Like I'm
That's
doing
fair.
this when I want to do it,
Right.
and he know I'm gonna do this when I want to do it. Like I don't want to be like that. I want a man to be like, you're not doing it when I say I'm doing it. I want to be a little bit intimidated. Like, oh, hold up, he actually cares.
I see your point.
I'm a little scared. Hold on, he might leave.
You just want somebody to be stern and
Yeah.
somebody to
Yeah.
hold themselves
and an
as
alpha
a
male.
man.
And I said an alpha male. That's what I want, right?
Yeah, alpha male. But
I don't
that
want to walk
mean
around with nobody
that
that I
don't
know
mean
we
he
not safe.
intimidate you though.
I mean,
does?
we just going.
I'm telling you, I want a man that intimidates me.
Nah,
because
because then we got some girls in society that want to take the intimidation factor and then they take that to a whole nother level. Like
we can say that.
they really are
We can say
intimidated
that.
by their person.
I don't want that.
and
That
they're
means
really
that means
scared.
you're in a
Like-
domestic
like they're
violence
scared.
relationship.
That's-
I don't want to be
No,
in
it
it.
might not even be domestic. They just are scared because of the person
What?
that he may carry himself outside of their relationship.
Right.
So they may fear him.
I don't
like,
want that.
you don't wanna
I don't
scare
want
nobody.
that. I don't. That don't like.
lighter.
That sounds like still domestics to me. Because even if you're like coming for me mentally, I don't want that. I don't want you to be like, oh, this, that, and bringing me down. I want you to build me up.
No, that's fair. That's
But
fair.
I do understand what you're saying, and I do understand like
I
there's
just
some
would- I
girls
just
that take
wanna-
it to the next level.
Yeah, that's
I'm
why I
not
just
taking
want to
it to
take that
level.
word off. That's
I don't.
all, but
Okay,
Yeah.
Jaja wants me to take it off. I'll take it off.
Just the intimidation
That's
word.
just intimidation.
I don't want to
Like
be
we get what you're
intimidated.
saying. You, like what you're saying is
You want to be
absolutely valid.
dominated, low key. That's what
Yeah,
you
you
want.
just
I
want somebody.
do. I do.
But we're gonna say this. You want somebody
Okay.
that's gonna take control. That's
Yeah,
gonna be that's
like I
gonna
said,
be
an
the
alpha
leader.
male. I started off with
So,
I want an
yeah.
alpha male.
Yeah.
She just wants the leader.
You don't want to just go along with the flow.
Yeah.
I like going with the flow, but that's why I don't want it. Yeah.
No, I'm saying you don't want him to be like, I'm gonna just go with the
Yeah,
flow.
I don't
Yeah.
want that.
You want him to be like, nah, bro, we're not going there.
You want
Nah.
somebody that's always gonna chase and never gonna settle. You know what I'm saying? Like when you get comfortable.
Yes.
I-
Oh my
see,
gosh.
I know-
Yes.
I
We
know
here with
exactly-
it.
I know
You're
what
right.
talking about.
Because I'm a person where like when I'm content, I don't like being content. I
'Cause
need
then
to
you
find
get
the next
bored.
goal. I need to And there's people out there that really like being content. I don't
being
like
content.
no. I
Yeah,
don't
But
want
I
no
know
man
I'm
that's
gonna be content
content.
in
I'm
life when
telling
my
you now.
bills is on auto pay.
Listen.
Your
I'ma
bills
still
could be on auto pay, and I
still
still
go out and work
I don't want
and
to be
handle my
content.
business, and I'm still gonna want more. But I know when I reach that point in my life,
I'm gonna be.
that's
cool.
where like
I don't feel like I still think I'm gonna be hungry, but I feel like it's gonna be a lot of weight taken off my shoulders. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's like, all right, cool. I don't gotta worry about if my bills is gonna get paid this month, but I still need to go harder.
not even necessary if your bills gonna get paid, because I know when I move, all my bills are always getting paid somehow,
Yeah.
some way
I
they
was
getting
about to say,
paid.
yeah, it's
But
just
I
like-
don't want to worry about calculating. Then they just took out 150. Then this joint 260. Then this joint whatever. I wanted to just come and just go. Like, just go ahead.
Yeah.
I already know if they take it, they just take it. What I got left? Okay, 3 racks left. Cool. We cool with that for the week. Let's
Yes.
rock. That's how I want to move. Like, I
Yeah.
don't want it to be like this coming out. Damn, this came out too. Damn, they just charged me last week. I wanted to be like some shit like, damn, I didn't even know they charged me twice. They just
Facts.
refunded me? Cool. Like,
Cool.
that's how I want to move to where
Facts.
that way I can still elevate myself and grow. But then it's like, I don't got to worry about those other little things.
Yeah.
Like, if I want to get another TV for another cable box, cool. Not like, damn, if I get that, that's gonna make my bill go up $70. I don't want to worry about nothing like that. Like,
It's
that's
only
what I
crazy
wanna do.
because I understand what you're saying, but even if I was that content, I still will not be happy being content because I'm one of those people like I crave more, so I'm always gonna crave more. Like
No, I'm gonna find a new
my
goal.
bills are gonna be on. Yeah, like I'm
I'ma find
always
a new
gonna have a
goal.
goal. Like
Like,
I
my
just
new
get
goal
bored
probably
easy.
might
I'm
be
always
after
gonna
that.
have
Like,
a
I
goal.
don't even know what my new goal
So
be.
it's like, oh, okay, all my bills are being paid. All my bills are getting paid now, but I still need another goal. Like there's always gonna be a bigger picture for me. That's what I should say. There will always be a bigger picture. I feel like a lot of people are living and just living. And that's fine with
I
just
say this all the
living.
time.
But me, I
I'm
have a
tired
bigger
of-
picture. And my bigger picture has a bigger picture. And there's
Right.
another bigger picture after that. So
And I say this all the time. I'm tired of being alive and I want to live. Like,
Yes.
you know what I'm saying? We all just alive. Like right now, like where I'm not gonna speak on anybody else's situation, but like for the longest time, I was just alive and just going through every day just as another day. And I even to this day, I don't feel comfortable enough to be where like, I'm living. But I know like looking back at where I was even just like 2 years ago, I'm like I'm a lot further than where I was. You know what I'm saying? So. You know what I'm saying? That's my goal is to just be able to live life and enjoy life to the fullest. Like if I want to I want to be able to get to the point where if I take a month off from work to take a trip around Europe and backpack all throughout the country and shit like that and then come back, I come back and I'm still cool. You know what I'm saying?
Is there anything that I don't want to do that?
Nah.
You don't
'Cause
wanna
that's
do
not
that?
for everybody.
Oh.
That's what I was saying. Like I could just tell, like you're fine with being content, and people are fine with being content. There's nothing wrong with
No,
that.
I'm not fine with being content. I don't want to go
You
to
just
Europe.
don't want to do it, and that's what I'm saying. Like
But that's not
me,
for
I'm not
everybody.
that person. Like I
don't
want to
wanna
go out, I
fly
want to
all the way
travel, I
over
want
there.
to
That's a
live.
long ass flight, bro. I'm
But see,
cool.
me, I
let's
wanna-
go to every
You
50
content.
states.
I want to see the world though. That's my thing.
Yeah.
Like I want, like my goal is like when I get a house or whenever I get my forever home, I want to have in my office like the big ass maps of like the world.
The
and,
world,
like,
and then you want to pinpoint
that's
stuff.
cute.
yeah, like
Nah, I
not
think
even
that's
no,
dope,
not even
though.
pinpoint it. Like you know, like you could peel it off like all the places that you've been,
yeah.
or like
Okay.
color in the place that you've been. I want that. in,
No,
like,
that's tough.
my
That's
crib.
dope. I think that's dope. I just know for me, I don't want to fly over there. I'd rather like do something else. Let's take a road trip.
What's something else?
Let's take a road trip together. Let's
It's the
drive
same
all
thing.
50
That's traveling though.
I don't want.
That's still
He
exploring.
doesn't want to go
Outside of here?
international.
Oh,
I
then
don't
say
know
that.
You wanna stay
what's
domestic.
going on.
Well, say you don't want to go international. Use
Nah,
the right
I go a
vocab.
little bit international
What-
sometimes.
You can't go a little bit international and then say
like
you don't
I'd
want to
rather
do that.
go. Like if I'm going somewhere, it's
Now you
gotta
in
be
the middle.
Because like
Now you
like
in the
it's-
middle.
It's some water there. I don't feel like going to walk the streets of Venice.
You tripping? That's
I'll
beautiful.
walk the streets
Yeah.
of Mitchell Road for that. Yo, I'm tripping. It's the same.
and them
it's,
two different streets.
it's poverty everywhere.
There is poverty.
You bang it
everywhere.
right, you in the hole. You might as well. You know what I mean? It's you.
Nah,
you
it's
might
just
as
about
well-
just seeing the world.
I don't
and
want to walk.
different
I don't
cultures
want to walk nobody's street. I want to go in everybody's water. That's me. I want to go to like Barbados, go to the water.
You can
I
swim.
mean,
Yeah, I can swim.
now that you speak about Barbados, I kind of want to segue into our next topic.
Okay, what's
You know what I'm
that?
saying? So, as you know, Riri done got taken out the game by, you know what I'm saying, Mr. A$AP Rocky himself.
I love
And just
that.
this last week, they were just in Barbados and stuff like that. And it's crazy to see, like, in America, we're so, like, fantasized and, like, we idolize all the celebrity and stuff like that to the point where, like, they're not even human no more.
Y'all do
And it's-
that. I don't do that.
No, I'm not saying. I'm just saying as a society
okay.
in whole. Like, I'm not going to say, like, I do that. Like,
Y'all
there's a couple
tripping? It's not one person in the
You
world.
just
that-
said you did it.
I was just about to say.
Well, y'all think like it's
I'm not
one
about
person.
to
You like,
say-
damn, I'm gonna go crazy.
I'm not about to sit here and say if I meet Hove today, I'm not gonna pass the fuck out.
All right, I'm
That's
not passing out.
I ain't gonna
That's
pass
not
Yeah,
crazy.
you by yourself. You out of.
I ain't gonna
I'm not
pass out, but I'm
passing
gonna
out.
freeze up and be like,
Nah, man.
I ain't gonna pass.
Doesn't
All right,
make
hold
sense.
on.
You're gonna pass out.
I dragged it.
What?
I ain't gonna pass out, but
But
like,
you gonna be hyping shit
You
though.
gonna
I'm gonna be
pass
hyping
out.
shit.
You gonna be just smiling
But-
the whole time like nigga, this whole like.
Hove.
Yeah.
But yeah, I ain't gonna pass out. That's wrong. But it's like it's good to see like her in her hometown just chilling and niggas just treating her like she.
But that's her hood.
Yeah,
Facts.
why wouldn't they? She is a
If I
regular
get famous
person.
and I pull up the
She's
blues
has
down, I'm
money.
still gonna be the same bull.
Facts.
Yes, she's a regular person with money.
If you go back to
Making
your hood in
moves.
Vegas, you're gonna be the same bull.
They don't know me out there.
All right.
I'm from out here, bro.
I can't.
I was born in Vegas. For those that know,
Oh, wow.
yeah,
Come on,
I
come
was
on,
born
come
in
on,
Vegas.
come on, gang.
But,
Come on,
yeah,
gang.
yeah,
You
no,
don't
no,
know what's
chill,
going
chill,
on. You
chill,
don't know what's
chill,
going
chill,
on.
chill, 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 chill,
Lame
chill,
man,
chill.
Oh,
I'm from out here. But two things I want to talk about real quick. First things first is, I know y'all probably seen it, the whole situation where ASAP was supposedly cheating on Rihanna while she was pregnant. And then it comes out like somebody on the internet just made that rumor up, and then everybody started running with that shit. And it's kind of crazy to see, like, all it takes is one person to say some shit, and now everybody will fucking run with it without even fact checking everything.
That's the internet, and that's why I don't really indulge in the internet like that, because people take the internet too seriously when it comes to reality. It's not reality. It's literally if I post something on the internet, it's because I want you to see it. Mm-hmm. It's not that I don't want you to see it. No, I want you to see it. Just like if I'm posting something and I'm proud of something, I'm proud. That's why I'm posting it. Right. You can see it. I'm proud. That's why I'm posting it. Right. But I feel like they take stuff like that too seriously, and that's why this generation, that relationship, those stuff don't work. Because you go on the internet and you see all these non-realistic relationship goals, and you see these people getting pregnant without getting married and stuff. And I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with getting pregnant without being married. I'm just saying you have to have the mindset that when you're getting pregnant without being married, he can leave and you can leave, and y'all gonna have to part ways, and then you're gonna have to discuss what you're gonna do next. Mm-hmm. So I love Rihanna, I love A$AP Rocky, and I love them together. But I'm saying at the end of the day, like if I was getting a relationship, I'm not gonna look up to them as a relationship. Just like when I heard the rumor, I'm like, that's a rumor. So it's just like common sense. Like I go on the internet and people be texting me, you saw this, I think it's about you. I'd be like, oh, okay. Like clearly they posted it because they felt some type of way about it. Right. I don't feel no type of way about it.
A$AP Jones was a rumor though.
Even if it wasn't a rumor, it's nobody. Even if it wasn't a rumor, it's nobody business. I know it was a rumor because it's Rihanna. It could have been anybody.
Y'all probably like, damn, why would he cheat on her?
Okay, Jay-Z cheated on Beyonce for real. At the end of the day, it was real. At the end of the day, it was nobody's business, but they're still together.
If Jay-Z could cheat on Beyonce, ain't nobody safe in this world.
Ain't nobody
safe in this world, period. It ain't got nothing to do with Jay-Z or Beyonce.
Because he corny, but it
has everything to do with the brackets and the money. So at the end of the day, if you really love somebody and they making enough money to the point where like there's taking care of you and their kids because you have kids together.
It ain't money.
I'm gonna stay with you.
It's love.
They both love and money. I'm telling you. But that's what I'm saying. It's love and money.
Billionaire. Beyonce not
half a billionaire.
Beyonce ain't finding nobody broke on the streets to build up. I'm just saying that.
No girl do that.
And Rihanna wasn't doing the same neither. Why do you think these musical people, Carly B, Offset? If I make it, I'm telling you now, I'm not building no man up.
That's corny. That's lame.
It's not lame. It's not lame. A man. That's why I said I need an alpha male
all the time.
Yeah. That's why I want an alpha male. At the end of the day, you should be able to build yourself up. What am I building you up for? I can be your motivation, but if you don't want to do it, you're not going to do it. I'm supposed to be your inspiration behind you, like, oh, babe, you can do it. You a black king. This, that, and the third. And you're going to be like, oh, she really loves me. She cares about me. But I don't care. I don't want to build myself up.
Still cheat.
I'm content. I'm content. It's like, no, I'm not waiting for you. But I don't want, like I said, I don't want nobody content. And I don't want nobody that I have to build up, especially if I'm successful.
But I got a question real quick.
Everybody can build everybody
up. Do y'all feel like, for y'all, is cheating a deal breaker?
No, it's karma.
I like that. Cheating is definitely karma. But I feel like cheating is not a deal breaker. I feel like it comes down to communicating. People don't know how to communicate. If you want to cheat, just say that. Bye. Like
I hate when people say just say that for anything.
Because you're not going to
I'm the type of female I am. I'm bold. Like at the end of the day, if there's something going on, the first thing I'm gonna say, you can leave. And maybe that's why I'm not in a relationship, but I'm saying, like, I'm going to tell you, like, you can leave. If you have something, just like I'm going to sit down and be like, is something wrong? Is there something that I can do to change how you're feeling? Something's off. I can feel it. Like, that's the type of female I am. Mm-hmm. So, like, with that being said, that's another reason why I can't have no contempt nigga that's just chilling and relaxing and going with the flow. Because do you have words? Can you speak up for yourself?
But
do I have to lead?
Don't know how to express their feelings.
And that's fine. But I'm just saying, like, if I'm sitting there and I'm telling you, like, this is a chance for you to express how you feel and tell me what's wrong so we can fix it, and you don't want to fix it, you can go.
But sometimes, all right, so my thing is, like, what if he doesn't know necessarily what's wrong? Then what?
We can figure it out, but niggas don't be wanting to figure it out. They be so much in that, oh, I'm a man and I don't need to talk to nobody phase that They lose out on people every single day. They lose out on
I don't
job
think it's a phase.
opportunities.
I just think that's just
how we are.
That's what they think.
It's just
that's
how they
it's
are,
supposed to
but
be,
I
'cause
look
there
at it
wasn't
as
nobody in their life to teach them different.
I'm gonna look at it as a phase because at the end of the day, you don't need nobody in your life to change. You could wake up one day and be like, I'm gonna change. Like, I need a better life. I need a better situation. I have kids. I need to do better.
But that has to be a conscious decision.
Yeah, and that's what I'm
gotta
saying.
want that.
I
That's
don't want
why they
no
in a
calm,
phase,
relaxing
though.
man just chilling. Like, no, I don't know. I don't want to.
But that's why they in a phase, though. It's
I said
growing. It's
no.
growing.
But then you can
'cause
also
some
meet
guys
somebody and you can want to change and be a better person.
Well, guys only
That's
change
what
for
I'm
who
gonna
they
say,
want
it's
to
a
change
phase.
for.
Yeah,
if
that's
don't-
what I'm saying.
If they don't
It's a
change for you,
phase.
you can't make them change.
They need to change for themselves. I don't want nobody to change for me. You need to change for yourself.
No, I'm saying like if you talking to some, I'm sure you've done it before. Everybody done
What?
it before. You be talking to somebody and then they still doing some bull. And you like, nah, I know he gonna fix himself. I know he gonna fix himself. He got to. Or she got to, bro. She can't keep wanting to be a thotty, bro. That's not gonna hurt.
I love
you
her.
Feel me? Yeah.
I love her.
Feel me?
I
She
love
gotta
her.
change. She
I love
gotta
her.
change.
And they don't, right?
No, because they don't want to change for you.
Oh, after a while, I'll be knowing. Like, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
That
After a
takes
while,
3
but, like,
months for me. 3
sometime-
months, some ain't adding up. I ask you questions, they don't make sense. I'm going. I'm chilling. I'm telling you now, don't make no sense. But like I said, y'all be giving them celebrities too much. Like, they're regular people.
they
They
are.
They make mistakes.
At the end of the
Everybody
day.
makes mistakes. They're human. So, like, even if he was to cheat, he has a baby coming on the way. He has money. He needs to support him and his baby. Her and her baby. Like, who cares? I don't care because I know it's not affecting me. No one else should be caring because
care
it's
about
not
none of that.
affecting them. That's why I said people take social media too serious. Like, I know if I don't look cute in a picture, I'm not posting it. But at the end of the day,
Why
it's
just
like,
post that, John?
huh? Because it has everything to do with me, and that's what I was getting at. Like,
Word.
if I don't like it, I'm not gonna post it.
Post that thing.
No, I don't like it.
Love yourself
but
when you don't look
I do
right and
love
when you look right.
myself. But I'm just saying, like I said, it's Instagram is who has a better life thing, a lifestyle, and everybody be faking it. Like, it's just common sense. I'm not saying everybody faking it. Some of them really do be getting the money. Some of them really do have legit
A lot
jobs.
of
Some of them
people
really
really
have
don't be having no
businesses
money, though.
and stuff. They don't. And they definitely don't be happy even if they do. I will say
Even
that.
your favorite rapper probably broke for real.
Tripping, Rod Wave not broke.
I ain't saying
Trip-
Rod Wave, but
Trip,
there's a
Rod
lot of
Wave
them niggas that
I don't
really
know.
be
I don't
broke
think
for real.
That's
Young
my
Blue
boy.
broke
That's my boy.
either,
He ain't broke.
honestly.
You don't know though.
Yeah, and I don't know, but that's why I said I don't take social media so seriously.
I know Rod Wave ain't broke.
All right, bro.
Okay.
That's my guy.
What's his first name?
Rodarius.
Last name?
Wavington.
Y'all put that social media stuff. Everybody loves social media.
I hate social media.
People go on social media and start attacking you. Girl, you got a problem with yourself. It ain't got nothing to do with nobody else.
Okay.
Shit.
Okay. You speaking to
You
speaking
said?
to their soul, to their core. Okay.
They need to speak to their soul. That's why I said it comes with self-love. I love myself.
Okay.
That's why I'm not posting no picture on social media where I
And
look
I'm
crazy.
glad we talking about this because I got an e-vice that's gonna touch.
You
on
got an
this.
e-vice
I
today?
I think I'm gonna pull an e-vice out today.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
we gonna talk about celebrities and idealism. You know what I'm saying? That's
Okay.
a big word.
Idealism.
Idealism.
I know what that means. You know,
That's a big
sometimes I
word
don't
for
be knowing
Elmo.
what be going
Yeah,
on.
right.
You know, sometimes I don't be knowing what's going on, but
You
I know what that is. I know what that is. What's next? What's next on the
Let's
list?
see, let's
Ain't
see.
your guy next?
Who? Mike Tyson?
Trigger.
Oh, Trey. Oh man, let's get into Trey songs.
Pause.
Yeah, super fast. So, we all know Trey Songz has been under fire for like the last couple of years with sexual assault.
Yeah, sicker.
Sexual assault
They call him a sicko?
allegations. Nah, he is a sick boy, and I
I
actually
was
seen,
sick with the Kiki Palmer stuff.
and nobody believed her.
I believed her.
His
But
music.
all it
Ain't nobody that
took,
got money
Rocking, though.
hiding no closet.
all it took was a Wahite woman to make an accusation, and she's suing that nigga for
That makes sense.
50 million.
She had the footage.
But that true, that does take a
Yeah.
part. But
She had the. Cuz, what do we do about when all these people be capping on your
Receipts.
name?
Receipts.
They be capping on your name, and they don't got nothing to show for it. Like Shorty with that, what the Shorty just did with Chris Brown.
yeah,
I was thinking that too. Yeah,
Like you
definitely
just
with the
capped
receipts.
on him.
yeah, and she
Ain't
was
nothing
suing her
happened
for
to
it.
her.
Nothing. But the
Yeah.
thing is, he had the receipts though, and I think everybody owed Chris Brown an apology because they was really coming at this nigga.
We done apologizing for Chris Brown. I was done apologizing when he beat Rihanna up.
That's old.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
He's a young boy.
It don't matter.
She smacked him.
It don't
Yeah,
matter.
she started it.
It don't matter.
What do you mean? She shouldn't have put her hands on him.
A man should never put his hand on a female.
Tripping,
because
bro.
At the
Y'all
end
tripping,
of the
bro.
day, a
Tripping.
man is stronger than a female,
Tripping.
and anything can happen. You
Here's
can
my
tripping.
thing. Here's my thing.
Keep your
I do
hands to
agree.
yourself.
Exactly. I
Both
do
sides.
agree. A man should never put his hands on a woman, but a woman should never put her hands on a man as well. And that's something that we got to start teaching these young girls because they be thinking it's cool to put their hands on a man until he smack her ass back.
Because he's not
Oh,
supposed
no.
to. Because he's not supposed to hit her back.
Because and that's what they
Society say so.
believe.
And so I can put my hands on you all I want. No,
Because you ain't
stop.
gonna do shit.
Stop hitting me. Because you, like you just said earlier, you're human. You make mistakes.
Yeah.
If somebody just keeps slapping you 100 times in your face, telling you ain't shit,
I'ma
keep slapping
communicate.
You gonna
If they
at the
smacking
end
you?
of the day,
Yes, I'm gonna be like, stop hitting me.
and then they just keep doing it. You gonna react on the one that really stings.
Not me.
Fuck, damn,
Yeah.
oh,
I'm
I didn't
locked
even
and
mean to
loaded.
steal you on accident.
Licensed.
Now she stole. Now she first thing she
Right.
says, you hit me. First
Right.
of all, I didn't even really.
Not to
mean
mention
hit
the
you.
100 times that you just told me in my
Yeah,
face.
and I just reacted because
Well,
that really hurt.
I'm gonna say that only because I don't put my hand on guys. So
Right, but we're
I
not
can
saying
say
you.
that
I'm just saying
statement.
females in general.
And I'ma still say the
nobody,
statement.
Nobody need to put their hands on nobody.
Everybody just keep their hands
Ain't
to
nobody your
themselves.
kid.
Yeah.
Only hit your kid if that's the
That's
case. Don't hit nobody else. If I'm not your kid, don't hit me.
Facts.
Please.
But what's y'all take on the whole situation with that's involving Trey Songz? Because like I was watching another podcast and they was talking about like Trey Songz documentary in the next couple of years is gonna be worse than the R. Kelly documentary.
Nothing worse than that.
Oh, I believe it.
I feel like it's not gonna be it's not gonna be
R.
as worse
Kelly is
because
worse
R. Kelly
case.
was touching on kids, but
R. Kelly was getting touched on and then touching on kids. That's
But
why
that
it's worse.
doesn't-
Yes, it
I
does.
mean, two
feel
wrongs
that
don't make
plays-
a right, though.
It doesn't. But when
But-
you're groomed into that and that's what you know, and back in the day that was a secret and you don't tell nobody nothing.
For sure.
That's what you think is right.
I mean, but
Even
yeah,
if it's because even though like sex is taboo. People don't talk about sex, especially when you getting touched.
We need
And when
to
you
talk
getting
about sex
touched,
more.
you do.
Only in America.
And- yeah, only in America. I will say that. You're right. But it's taboo. People don't talk about it. So if your family member is touching on you, it's a secret. So if it's a secret,
and
you
they
don't
try
know
to
right from wrong.
and they try to
You don't know right from
shelter
wrong.
the
You don't
person
know
that's doing
what's
the
right, what's
touching.
wrong.
Uncle Jerry done touched 3 generations and he's still out here walking the streets
Nah.
free.
Uncle Jerry who?
I'm just saying, I don't know.
Oh.
Uncle
Anybody,
Jerry.
Uncle Jerry. That's what he's
Everybody
getting at.
got-
And I believe
like,
it's a couple Uncle Jerry's
It's a couple
around.
Uncle Jerry. I feel like every family got that one Uncle Jerry where, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
My
They
family
be
better
like,
not
yo,
have no
listen,
Uncle Jerry in there.
don't go down in that last room.
It come down to communicating. You need to be able to communicate with your kids, and you need to tell them what's right and wrong.
we better not
If
have no
they
Uncle
be in
Jerry in my
touch,
family.
they
I'm
need to
pointing
be
him
able
out.
to feel like
Facts.
they're comfortable enough to come to a parent and say it or an adult.
Because my thing
And
is,
what I will
like,
say is, them YT kids, they do it.
right.
They be
They
telling
be
them black
capping
kids, be
sometime,
quiet.
though. They be capping sometimes.
Because my
They be
thing
capping
is,
sometimes.
like,
They do.
because now that we're speaking on like on just talking about sex, I think I feel like it's especially like taboo in the black community because like
It
I'm
is.
not sure about y'all. Like I never had the sex talk with my parents.
No.
Like the only thing that they like I feel like the black community only thing they tell us is don't get pregnant and don't bring no babies in my house. They never
and they tell you to do chores. They don't say, "Oh, girl, dream." They be like, "Oh no, you need to do this and this and this."
So they don't tell you old girl dream.
They don't. They don't tell you that
This and
dream.
that.
They be like, you need to clean, cook, wash dishes,
Work hard for
and
somebody
wait
else.
her for something, and maybe one day you'll make it. But they don't say dream. They don't say
Nah,
think out of
yo.
the box. They don't.
Yeah.
They don't.
Nah, that's so
I'm telling
funny.
you,
That's funny
the
as
white
hell,
tea
though.
people, they be like, you need to dream. I got a business. Even if they don't got a business, they be like, I don't got a business, but guess what? You can have one. But I wish somebody was young telling me that.
Yeah, but then you walk in
can
their
have
crib
one.
and it stink. It's dirty. Know why? Because your mama told you to clean.
Yeah.
That's what's wrong. You
But, like,
clean
no, that's the thing.
and dream.
In
But
the
they-
black
both.
community,
They be having money, so they hire people to do it.
No, but here-
and it
listen,
still stink.
but listen,
I can't.
wow, the black community, we do teach like our kids good what am I looking for?
We don't teach
Life
them
skills,
good nothing.
right?
Yeah, it's life
we give
skills.
them life skills, so like it's make your bed, make sure the house is
Survival.
clean, make sure you know how to cook, make sure you know how to wash your clothes, make sure you know how to iron and stuff like that. But the difference, whereas between us and other cultures, they're also allowed to kind of live life and make mistakes. Whereas once we hit a certain age, we have to become an asset if we're still in the house. You know what I'm saying? Once we hit a certain age, if we're not contributing something to the house, we're looked at as just like a sort of.
I
you're
agree,
not
but it
doing
comes down to communication. I feel like
But
when I was
in the
growing
black
up,
community, we don't know how to communicate.
you don't know how to communicate, and y'all don't. It's like, where do you find the
She's
time
about to
to
say y'all
communicate? Okay, you're right. Well, okay. As black people, we don't know how to communicate. And when do you find the time to communicate?
Right.
When your mom is a single mom and she's working 3 jobs and she can
Right.
barely come to your school's things. When are you going to communicate about, oh, mom, oh, I like this boy? She's not going to sit down and be like, oh, let's have a sex conversation. She's going to be like, don't get pregnant.
You know why we
Like, at
already
that point,
losing?
it'd be already too late.
We losing because as soon as you come out the womb, first thing they say, fight, Junior. Hit him,
Right.
Junior.
Fight,
Fight.
they do.
Let me see fight, Junior.
They do.
Fight.
They be
Put your
happy
hands
on
up.
that
Fight. Yeah, get him.
Yeah.
We don't teach them little kids nothing else but fight.
Uh-huh.
Like when
Yeah,
Meek
I
said it at
agree.
first, he was like, "Mama taught me how to fight before she taught me how to write." At first, I'm
Yeah.
like, that
That's
bar
a
was
bar.
kind of
Yeah.
corny,
But
Meek,
what-
it's
because
the
you rhyme
truth.
fight and write. But then when I listened and I heard what he was saying, I'm like, nah, it's the truth. Like,
Yeah.
you know how to really fight or hit somebody or punch somebody in the face before you know how to
Read
say
and
your
write.
ABCs.
What I will say
before you know
is-
how to write your name, before you know how to listen to some music and interpret what the music is saying, or
Most
separate
people,
reality.
what
and
I
all
will
of that.
say is most people generations, that older generation, they had to fight. That's all they was doing was fighting. They was fighting for their rights. They was fighting to be heard. So, of course, they was teaching their kids to fight instead of write. They barely knew how to write. They dropped out of school in 6th grade.
I'm talking about us
that's
right
what I
now,
said.
though.
But I'm
Like-
saying, and a lot of us, we have those older generation parents where, like I said, they're traumatized. They need counseling. They need therapy. And they don't know how to communicate.
No, I'm not saying our
They-
parents.
they were
I'm saying,
fighting-
like, if you have a baby tomorrow,
I'm
right?
not teaching my baby how to fight.
That's what I'm saying, but it's still people today that are our age.
That's
that
all
is-
they know.
They just
That's
like,
what
oh,
I'm
fight.
saying. That's all they know.
Right.
And
so I'm
Education
saying-
is important.
Right, so I'm saying, right, that's beyond education, because this is like just seeing a whole
It's-
different way of life.
This is just-
right. If we,
I say education because when you know the past and you know where you came from, I feel like you could put it in a better sense of how you should go about raising your kids and how you want to be raised. Like you
But
should
you
have been
have to
raised.
have that certain level of consciousness. Too.
Yeah, true.
But that we of the black
Yeah.
community lack as compared to
Yes.
other cultures.
yeah,
and I
it's 'cause
agree
we
with
start
that.
them out behind.
Yeah. Oh, we're
People don't be. That's
we're
why I say
way behind
the black
compared to
community
every-
just be living. That's the problem. They just be living every
I don't
day.
even think
They
it's
living
a-
their life, man. Let them live.
They
I
man.
don't think
living.
it's a fact that we just be living. It's like we're already so far behind as compared to
Okay, they
our other
surviving.
counterparts that we're kind of we're playing catch up now. Like we're just now, you know
Surviving.
what I'm saying? Not like I'm not even saying caught up because we still way behind.
No,
in
we
this
still
foot
way
race.
behind,
Yeah,
and I
I'm
hate
saying?
the
Definitely.
fact when we way behind as people that we automatically exerted to us being black.
Right.
Like sometimes
Yeah.
it's not because we
It is,
black.
you're right.
It's because we not taking the extra step to make sure that our kids or our youth is going to be set up.
And that's
like
and that's the thing.
we got our kids out here in debt early before they even born
Putting other
because
things- putting
we got the
bills and stuff
same
in their
name
name.
as them, and then you put
but
something
us
in their
as a
name.
community be failing the kids.
Yeah, that's
what
what
I
it
will
is.
say. The
But I
community be
think it's
failing the
also-
kids. It takes a village to raise a child, and they be
Facts.
failing.
But the thing is, and this is kind of just going back to that though. It's because we're so far behind. It's like we didn't know. You know what I'm saying? It's an education thing. We didn't know.
Education.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, putting this in this baby name going fuck they credit up when they 70 years old. I'm not worried
They
about
knew.
that right now.
Why they-
I'm
They
worried
knew.
about
Wasn't-
making sure.
They
Listen,
knew.
hold on.
Now
I'm
that
worried
they
about
knew.
getting that bill.
They
They
knew
knew
that.
getting
Cut
that.
it out. They
No,
knew that.
but
That's
my
one thing I
thing
know for a fact
is-
they knew.
is I gotta make sure these lights are on now. I'm not worried about Lil Tank and when he's 25 and his credit is a 2.
They knew. That's what I'm saying. They knew. They was like,
Do
I
you
don't
think
got
they
it.
really?
I got a baby. Let me use my resources.
Why you think they put it
what
in
I
their
will
name?
say is they're not getting the
didn't
right
have credit either.
resources. No, they didn't have the right resources.
Facts.
That's
No,
what it comes down
They
to.
put it in their name because they knew already they credit been shot.
Yeah.
So why would
That's
you
how
think?
that's how I know they knew when they
yeah,
put it in
that's
their
what I'm
kid's
saying. They
name.
knew
But
already
I'm
because
not
they was
saying-
told.
Wrong
I
resources.
can't get it.
Hold on.
Oh, my baby
Wrong
don't got no credit.
resources.
Put it in his
Let
name.
me clear this up though. I'm not saying that they didn't know that it would fuck it up, but I'm saying they didn't have the resources and the knowledge to be like, okay,
Yeah, say
let me make sure that my kids are set, that my kids are set. Let me
Yeah.
make
Yeah, they
sure
was
that
thinking for the
it's-
now.
They
They
were
was
thinking
thinking
for
for
the
the
now.
now.
people be building
But
empires.
That's the thing. We didn't have that opportunity. We didn't have those opportunities until like I feel like our generation where we're kind of like, all right, we are now trying to set up our kids and making sure we have generational wealth. We didn't know what real generational wealth was up until now, and how that looks like, and how to acquire that.
No, that's
and,
fair that we all didn't know, but
agree.
even though like where we are right now, right, we still behind the 8 ball a little bit.
For sure.
But at the same point, though, people don't even, when they have a kid, take the initiative now. Like now. I'm saying people from our generation. I'm not speaking from the past
They don't
generations
have the resources, and they don't
because
have. They're not in the place to
past
do
resources,
Right.
I mean, past time, they were all on survival mode.
right.
That's what they was on. Survival
Facts.
mode, survival
Okay.
mode, survival mode.
Facts.
Gotta figure out how we gonna make this next move and make it count.
Yeah.
Right now, we all have the same tool in our hand.
Mm-hmm.
The phone. Right?
Okay. The
We can
internet.
sit here and say,
The internet.
I ain't educated, I ain't go to school, I ain't go to college. YouTube University is free.
You know how to work that
Google
phone.
is free. Y'all know how to Google everything else, right? A drug dealer could tell you how much a
internet is not
3.5
free.
go for, an ounce
that?
go for.
The internet
this.
is not free.
That's just free.
I mean, it comes with a price, but
You pay.
Go to the
And
library.
there's people. But
Library
how
free.
they gonna
We
get a
pay
ride to go to
taxes
the
on that.
library? Their parents don't have cars. Like I said, the system failed.
No, I'm
them.
not talking about a
They don't
kid.
have the
I'm talking about a
resources.
grown-up.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about a grown up.
The bus. You
I'm
right.
talking about a grown up. If you 18
You're
and
right.
up, ain't no way. And
Okay,
you got
we'll
a
say
phone in
that.
your hand and your
Everybody
phone
got the same
on,
24
and you don't
hours.
pay your bill,
Okay.
and your mom still pay your bill.
Okay.
You could go on that phone instead of looking
Be
up
specific.
Fortnite video games and all this other stuff, or in tournaments here and there, or flag football this or basketball. You need to Google what's going on,
Yeah, okay.
like, and pay attention to what's going on. So since
at
we
the
all had the
trends.
same 24 hours and the same phone in our hand, some people phone don't even gotta be on. If you go to my man crib and he got Wi-Fi, you on it to watch YouTube videos. Go on it to watch something that's gonna benefit you.
facts.
They
Learn
don't
how to
know what
fix your
they
credit.
looking for, and that's what I be saying.
But
They
it's
don't be
also,
looking what they
again,
looking
and this
for. What
just
are they
goes
looking
back
for?
to it's all a mindset. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everybody, not everybody is on that level. You know what I'm saying? But again, I'm just happy to see that, like, as a culture, we're kind of
Yeah.
starting to shift the tide now, and we're trying to, like, we're doing better as a culture. We still got a long way to go, though.
Yeah.
Nah, we do. We got a long way to go. Long.
And I just seen, I think-
long way to go.
I'm not sure if you've seen it. I'm pretty sure you've seen it. I think it's in, like, Florida that they actually about to start teaching, like,
Oh, yeah.
credit and all that stuff,
Yeah.
like, as part of the curriculum.
Yeah, I wish they would start teaching.
I'm
that here.
shocked that they wasn't teaching it from the beginning.
They should have. And,
Think
like, I
about
feel
that.
like,
Makes sense.
I
That shit was happening in Tennessee.
no, what's happening in
I'm
I'm
Tennessee?
rocking with them. Rocking with them, gang.
What they do
If
in
you
Tennessee?
is a drunk driver
Oh, yeah, I did see this.
and you kill somebody who's a parent, you gotta pay child support.
Oh,
I feel like that's fair.
yeah, that just makes sense.
I'm rocking with that.
I feel like that's
Now,
fair.
but my
I
whole
feel
thing
like
is,
if you a drunk
how they gonna
driver,
pay child
you should
support?
go
They
to
in jail.
That's
what I'm trying to figure out now.
Go to jail. You're gonna be in debt.
And you probably in jail
They
for
call-
life.
No,
Because you done killed
Yeah.
somebody.
no,
Yeah.
they're not gonna go to jail for life. A lot of times they get off with manslaughter. They probably gonna do like 5 to 10.
They're gonna do more than that depending on
They'll
what
do
state
more
you're
than
in.
that.
Depending on what's it all depends on the state.
It does depend on the
But
state.
but
They're like, 5?
yeah, you usually like
In New
it's
Jersey? In New Jersey? New Jersey
yeah.
lame anyway, bro.
yeah, usually it's like vehicular manslaughter, and that's a less
Yeah, the
serious
Commonwealth.
offense. That's a less serious offense than like first, second, or third degree murder.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, because those are you thought about it and then you went and did it.
No,
That
I
it
think
was like you
third
wasn't in
degree
the
murder
right
is
state.
not premeditated.
But I'm just saying, like, you're not in the right state of mind when you're intoxicated.
Yeah, it's involuntary.
Yeah.
So like you
Yeah,
won't
yeah,
necessarily get a
so-
life sentence for that.
Yeah.
But
Unless you that girl that killed the cops.
but that's the thing. Her problem, and we already talked about this, so I don't really want to
So
talk
we don't have to talk
talk
about
too
it.
much about it.
I'm just saying as
Um,
a reference, unless you're her.
Yeah,
That's a completely different thing.
word.
And I was mad they was comparing her to other people anyway. She's completely different. She killed
Yeah.
2 cops and an innocent man.
Yeah, and we already talked about that, but like, nah, she was all the way in the wrong. And I kind of, like I said, I feel bad, but then again, you got to take some accountability for your actions. You knew what you was doing, and it cost the lives of 3 people.
Yeah.
And yeah, and kind of what we at on time right now?
We gotta end up. We gotta
Hour, 3
end
minutes?
up.
Oh
yeah.
damn! It's been an hour and 3 minutes, so we gonna wrap up. Damn, it's been. Didn't even notice.
Gotta bring Erica back, man. She
Yeah,
bring
for
good
sure.
conversation.
It was great
I do.
conversation.
She bring good
And I
conversation.
And you're very insightful, and obviously you're very intelligent. You
Aw,
articulate
thank
your
you.
words and your ideas and everything in a positive manner. So I feel like people gonna fuck with you.
But she ain't fucking with nobody who content and
Yeah.
not an alpha.
And she not fucking with
Nah.
nobody. She not fucking with nobody that's younger than her.
I did
That's
say
younger than her.
that.
You did say that.
I said
You
I
got
prefer
intimidated.
older men.
Yeah.
I said I prefer older men for their mind. But like I said,
There's a lot of young boys that get that.
I have not met any.
You're not looking in the right places.
I'm not looking at all. That's the problem.
You're right, because you're not supposed to look. It's gonna come to you.
Yep, God got me. He always has. What I will say is I am on the committee for Juneteenth. So we
Yeah,
are
clap it
looking
up for one more time.
So, like I said, we're going back to the community, and if you are a part of the community, even if you're not a part of our community, Levittown, Bristol, even if you're in Jersey, Philadelphia, we're looking for entertainment. So, entertainment can be anything from singing, dancing. Oh, I do want to shout out Platinum. The Platinum Dance Company, because they're doing great things, and if you have a young child, you should definitely sign them up. But I will say, like, even like drill team, we're looking for people. We're looking for like even stylists, people that do hair. We might have a hair show competition. We definitely have prizes, and we will be having like not trophies, but like plaques, just to give back to the community, and little scholarships. I think we are giving out scholarships as well. It was African American Day. It's Juneteenth now, so that's June 19th, 2022. I hope I see you there.
Gemini
if you're
Day.
not there,
Listen,
it's okay.
And
but
let
if
us
you
know
are
what
there,
we
you're
can do to
represented.
help out too. If you
Aw,
need some
thank
hosts or
you.
whatever, like, you know what I'm saying?
That's the day after my birthday.
Yeah.
Okay.
But nah, for sure. Definitely let us know whatever we can do to help, whatever we can, whatever.
Well,
we can
the
do.
first thing you can do to help is spread the word. So
For
we are
sure.
looking for entertainment.
I mean, what's
And
up?
I'm looking
We
for people.
entertainment right now.
Oh, y'all could definitely come.
You saying if you need some
Me
hosts
and
or some
Asha
MCs?
are taking applications. I share stuff every Sunday, so if you want the information, I can send it to you. I would love for y'all to be there. Honestly, y'all could be there. Like I said, y'all could pre-record, y'all could pose. I think that you guys need to definitely be broadcast even more. Like more people need to be watching y'all.
I appreciate
And
that.
I definitely did enjoy the conversation. It was a good conversation, especially when you have people that are there mentally and they have their own point of view and they're willing to share. I can be like the bottle to
We gonna
celebrate.
light the bottle
We
at
gonna light
the
the
end.
bottle?
Oh, okay.
Tell them where they can find you one more time.
Oh, okay. You can find me. My main page, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter is Ever Elegant Erica. And my drink page or my promotion page is Touche Tulay.
Spell that for them.
.co. TOUCHE.TULAY.co.
There we go.
Touche
There we go.
Tulay.
EP, where they can
Touche
find
Tulay.
us at and find you at, man?
Listen, you already know you. Damn. I always do that shit, but this one take. It's one take, so we gonna run it back. You already know where you can find us at Back to the Basics Podcast on Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, whatever you use. You can find me personally at it's me __ EP.
You already know what's going on, man. You can find me on Instagram at __ Jair, Jaier. You did. Hey, every time I say this, my followers go up.
Listen,
I'm really averaging like 2 followers a show.
Oh,
no
we
cap.
getting there.
No cap. I'm
We gonna
almost
get
at
you
that
to it.
600. I'm
So-
almost at that 600.
we gonna get you to a stack. Definitely
Y'all
by this
moving to
summer.
1,000?
We gonna get you to 1,000 by this summer, bro.
And make sure to follow Ishi Treats too, because we do work together.
All right,
Like
what's
I
that?
said,
Spell that-
teamwork
spell that
makes
for
the
them.
dream work.
Spell that for them. Spell that
I
for
should
them.
smell your shit.
All right, we won't spell it for you.
We
We'll
gonna
just
have it down
we
here.
just gonna put it down there. We're gonna put it down there. Shout out Ishi Treats.
Yeah, clap it up
You feel
for
me?
one time.
Yeah, one time.
Hey.
Feel me, man? We gonna end the show, man. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. We love y'all. Oh, we got some new content coming up soon.
Be stay
Blind
stay tuned.
dates on the way.
Yeah.
Some pranks on the way. And some more content as well coming up. Y'all don't even know what's about to hit y'all, man, but we about to go. This whole movement about to go crazy, man.
He about to go
Stay tuned, man. Appreciate y'all. It's